Story 1. My girlfriend of 1 year recently cheated on me with an ex-boyfriend. A friend of hers secretly came forward and showed me all the evidence. It was a shitty situation. Instead of dumping her the normal way, I just disappeared. This was easy to do because I was traveling quite a bit at the time and ended up moving to a different area shortly after finding out about the cheating. I deleted her from Facebook and ignored all of her texts, voicemails, emails, etc. I went completely dark. It's been 3 months since and she still tries to contact me. She knows why I dumped her and has attempted to apologize numerous times. She regularly sends me lengthy apologies, yet I never reply. I guess I feel like an asshole. I think closure is overrated, but in this case, I'm feeling like a dick. She's convinced all of her friends that I'm hers and that we're going to get back together. Will she eventually get the hint and F off, or do I actually need to tell her we're done? Edit. Thanks, guys. I still keep in contact with the friend of hers who told me about the cheating, but other than that, I have no connection to her. The friend knows my relationship's over, and I'm sure that's been communicated to my ex. My ex has sent me several apologies admitting that she cheated. She said she's no longer in contact with the guy and wants me back. The friend has told the truth from the very beginning, and I'm thankful for that. To be honest, the friend's been flirting with me a lot lately, so if I really wanted revenge on my ex, I could date her friend, but I'm not that kind of guy. She's hot, but I don't think it would be worth getting involved in a shitstorm of that magnitude. I'll probably just keep doing what I've been doing. Update. I promised you guys an update if something significant happened, so here I am. This feels like a Jerry Springer show. I'm now in a relationship with her friend. It's been 3 months since the breakup and I'm ready to date again. Her friend and I have been in regular contact ever since she told me about my girlfriend cheating, and it has made us really close friends. She wanted to do something for my birthday, which was this past Thursday, so we spent the day doing a bunch of date-like things: movie, dinner, shopping. At the end of the night, we went back to my place and she told me everything. Apparently, she's had feelings for me since the day we met, but she wanted to be respectful of my relationship, which is why she waited until my girlfriend and I broke up. When she found out my girlfriend was cheating on me, she saw her chance, so she broke the news to me in the hopes that I'd end the relationship. Mission accomplished. Did she have an ulterior motive? Obviously, but I'm not upset about it. My ex was a liar and a cheater. I can't fault her friend for telling me the truth and secretly hoping we'd get together. We get along very well. She's pretty, I love her personality, and she's extremely sweet. I really like her, so now we're in a relationship. Anyway, she ended up staying the night at my place, got the best birthday present, some wild birthday sex, and things are great. I'm actually thankful my ex ripped my heart out and cheated on me. I guess things happen for a reason. Obviously, my ex found out we're dating and she's extremely pissed off. She goes from sending me texts that say, "I effing hate you," to, "I'm sorry, baby, I love you, we can still fix this." Her last text apology was 4 pages long. She sent it to me at 12:01 a.m. on my birthday because she wanted to be the first one to tell me happy birthday. She's relentless. I'm sticking with no contact. I'm living in a new place, got a new girlfriend, new friends. Life is good. My opinion is going to be unpopular, but I do not think OP should contact her. I don't understand why OP needs to take the high road when she shattered the trust OP had in her, not to mention potentially exposed him to STDs. What he did is perfect, and now he needs to move on and never spare a thought about her again. Now for some comments. You're being passive-aggressive. There's no defensible reason why you wouldn't send her a 1 or 2 sentence email letting her know straight from the horse's mouth that you're both done, rather than intentionally forcing her to infer it from your silence or secondhand gossip. There's probably a part of you that's being gratified by her begging and pleading with you, a part of you that takes some satisfaction in this arrangement where after you've been wronged, now you get to punish her. If you truly didn't care, it wouldn't be an issue to act with a modest modicum of compassion and literally take 20 seconds to let her know it's over. You can choose to be cruel to someone who did something immoral and even cruel to you, sure. Lots of people do this, and lots of people are completely excited by the idea of this type of retribution, as evidenced by some of the responses you read. You have no obligation to contact her, just like you have no obligation to be kind to people for no reason. This is how you dump someone with class. Do not give them closure. OP, if you spoil this, I'll move heaven and earth to find a way to invent a device that can slap you in the face from across the internet and let everyone who is reading this thread have a go with it. I'm sorry, but this is the very opposite of class and tact. It might be satisfying and even deserved considering circumstances, but class involves taking the high road, putting other people's feelings before your own. This is an understandable response, yet petty, immature, and selfish. Story 2. I don't really know what to do. Please give me advice. First, some basic information. I'm married to my childhood sweetheart. We've been together for almost 14 years. I have 3 amazing kids, 4, 2, and a newborn. She is 28 years old, and I'm 30. About a year ago, I thought everything was perfect. Perfect wife, perfect kids, typical family doing the normal family things. Then all of a sudden, it changed. She seemed distant and hesitant to making love. At first, I thought it was just a phase, but after a few months, I confronted her about it. She essentially told me that she had no clue why, but she just felt not interested and that it's not something that's important to her. I asked her if she was cheating, and she said no. I do believe her when she says that she isn't cheating. A couple more months pass and I asked her about it again. This time she said she's not happy and doesn't want to spend the rest of her life unhappy. When I ask what's making her not happy, she says that I'm not helping out enough with the kids and around the house. This kind of took me back because I thought I was doing a great job. Even though I didn't agree with what she was saying, I promised her I would work on it, and since then I've been really putting forth a lot of effort trying to help her as much as possible. A few months later, nothing has changed. She seems completely normal during the day and when we text each other, but at night it's like a completely different person is there. I bring up our issues again as I'm getting pretty concerned. She admits that I do plenty to help out and that I'm a great guy, but she still feels unhappy. She says that she doesn't know what the problem is, but she insists she still loves me. She asks me if I have ever wondered what it would be like to be single. She also asks me if I would still be friends with her if we ever split up, for the kids. It's crazy. How can she be so normal and happy during the day, but at night seems like she wants out? Sometimes I wonder if she just wants to be single again because she isn't getting younger. Not saying she's old because she's not. She has an amazing life. House, nice car, amazing husband, beautiful children. Why do you think she's acting like this? I don't want this family to split up because I think what we have is great, but for some reason, I don't think she can see that. I have a feeling that she wants out but can't afford being single, so feels trapped. She has mentioned, where would I go if we divorced? I don't know what to do. She has everything a woman would want, but it doesn't seem to be enough. How do I deal with this? It will hurt so bad if we split up. I can't imagine not being married to her. I can't imagine doing this to our children. I need help fast because I feel a divorce is coming soon. Help me save my family. Edit. Thank you for all the kind comments and words of advice. I learned a lot and now have some hope of saving this marriage. I spoke to her last night, and although she's not willing to see a personal psychologist, she would give marriage counseling a shot for the kids. Reading your comments, I think more and more this is all a result of postpartum depression. I do not believe that she thinks this is the issue, as she's pretty adamant that she doesn't know why. It really hurts when she makes comments about possibly separating, but I suppose all I can do is remain positive, full of life, supportive, and loving her until the very end, if it comes to that. Update 1. Well, it turns out she was cheating after all. She's with a guy much older than me. He just so happens to be our bug guy that sprays the lawn. They've been seeing each other for about a year now. When my 3rd child was born 4 weeks ago, I actually ran into him at the hospital but didn't think anything of it. As it turns out, he was going in there to visit her after I left for the night to take care of the kids. Because this guy was at the hospital daily, I have concerns that this child could possibly not be mine. That would destroy me. I'm hurting pretty bad. I don't know how to get over this. I asked her friends to take her out on Friday night and then found out she slept with him that night. I found out everything on Sunday. I was a little suspicious, so I checked her email and what I read just killed me. Very detailed texts between the two of them. I was able to contact him and he came by and picked me up to talk. It took a lot of self-control on my part, not to want to hurt him, but I kept the kids in my mind. We have 3 kids that are all young. I've treated her so well, I just don't know what I did wrong. I don't know how I could have done any better. I'm an amazing husband and an amazing father. I'm lost. Any advice? Should I just lawyer up and go after the kids? I don't want to lose them. She's a good mother though, so it's a tough spot to be in. Does anyone have an experience on how long it takes to get this feeling to go away? I'm just so numb right now that I want it all to go away. I just want to forget about her and have no feelings, but it's impossible. Advice, suggestions, encouragement, anything. Final update. First, let me say thank you to everyone responding to this. I've taken a lot of advice from this thread and really ran with it. I'm pretty surprised how strong I am. Granted, I haven't been able to eat for the past few days and sleep is very tough. But I do feel better, as in the why me feels like it's fading fast. My feelings are starting to go more towards anger than anything else. I know this is going to be a long and hard road. I also plan on getting a paternity test done tomorrow. Maybe it's wishful thinking, but I do believe she's mine. I'm going to set up a doctor appointment tomorrow to get on some antidepressants and sleeping medication. Or do you think I should just tough it out? OP should not try to find reasons for her cheating. She cheated because she wanted to. That's it. She had the option not to cheat, to be respectful, and if she was just really bored with the relationship, she could have asked for a separation. But no, she had to stray. OP needs to lawyer up and take care of the rest. There's nothing to salvage here. Now for some comments. Lawyer and counseling, good sir. If she's a good mom and you're a good dad, there's no reason why this has to be traumatizing for the kids. You can do this as amicably as possible and give age-appropriate explanations when needed. But make sure that your kids know that you both love them so much and will always be there for them, and they will still have a mom and dad who love them, and everything's going to be okay for them. As for the why part, I would presume that after 14 years of being together, she got bored, for lack of a nicer term. That's half her life she spent with you. Nothing is your fault. If it makes you feel any better, you can now tell everyone who asks why you broke up, she left her childhood sweetheart for the bug guy.